Welcome to day 5 of the 7-day Simplify challenge, where we are decluttering our life every single day to create a fresh start for the new year or for the new season of your life, depending where you're at. Clearing out your life, especially when you do it all sort of in one sweep, it does something magical. So far, we've decluttered our wardrobe, makeup and products, decor. Yesterday we did our pantry and our fridge, and today we're just doing our kitchen. So we're thinking things like glasses, bowls, plates. If you haven't kept up with the challenge, you can start it at sincerely any time. These videos are going to be up forever. I'm gonna have the challenge playlist linked down in the description below. It's got all of the challenge videos so far on that playlist. And to start off with resetting your kitchen, the first thing you're going to do is pick your guiding questions. So guiding questions are the questions that you ask as you declutter. These are questions that are going to help you to declutter with intention. I'm gonna have a list of questions in front of my face, or if you have a specific vision for your kitchen, feel free to create your own custom question. I'd love it if you shared it down below. As I declutter my kitchen, I'm using one guiding question, and that is, have I used this in the last year? The reason that I'm only using one guiding question and that's it is because honestly, I probably could declutter most of my kitchen items because none of them really spark joy. It just wouldn't make sense for me to replace all of my kitchen stuff right now. So while there are glasses and mugs and things that probably don't spark joy, I want to keep things functional for myself and not make my life harder by decluttering. The next step is to get everything out. So you're emptying your cupboards, you're emptying your drawers. I'd start by laying out blankets or plastic bags or whatever you have on hand, because you don't want to be putting your plates and containers on the floor. Here's a quick look at our drawers and our cupboards as they are. So here is all of our cutlery. We have a bit of a mix of stuff in here, some batteries, snack bags, that kind of thing, a scale, etc. in here. In here we have cat food, over there we have recycling bin there. Over here is like water bottles and smoothie containers, as well as any drainers and big bowls. Down the bottom there is all of our Tupperware. I laid down plastic bags all over the kitchen floor and I started emptying the drawers and cupboards in the kitchen to get everything out so that I could look at it in a new light. The floor is now covered in all of my kitchen items, from Tupperware to measuring cups, cutlery, mugs, plates. It's all on the floor. Your next step is to declutter. So you're holding up every item that you've taken out and you're asking your guiding questions to decide whether you're going to keep the thing or whether you're going to discard or donate. Decluttering kitchen items is pretty quick and easy for most people because you don't have a personal or sentimental attachment to these things. Okay, so here is where we're at. So it's not very organized, but this line across the wall is the stuff that I'm discarding or donating. So we're not going too crazy with the kitchen declutter, like it's pretty minimal, but enough that I know it's gonna make a difference in how I feel. Luna doesn't like everything that's going on. It's all a bit too much for her. I'm struggling today to keep myself going, so I'm listening to Murder with My Husband. It's just a murder podcast. Keeps me moving. Now you're going to be cleaning. Kitchen spaces just get dirtier than other places, even in cupboards and drawers that don't store food. Crumbs and other things just end up in places that you wouldn't expect. So grab out your cleaning products and do a good cleanse of your kitchen. I scrubbed the front of everything in the kitchen as well as inside all of my storage spaces. I also scrubbed around and underneath things like the dishwasher, which had gotten pretty filthy. The next step is to replace all of the things that you're keeping by putting them back in your cupboards or your drawers, organizing them in a nice way that makes them easy and accessible, and then discarding and donating the things that you're not keeping. I organized all of my items back into their spaces. Even though I didn't get rid of a lot, everything just felt a lot better and much more organized in my kitchen after putting things back. Everything's really nice and clean in the cutlery drawer. These drawers are just like a little more organized. This cupboard is looking a lot clearer and nicer. So we actually don't have space for glasses, which is something we want to fix hopefully by the end of the year, if not like early next year, because they don't really fit in here. This is mainly like bottles and smoothies. Right now I just use smoothie containers as our glasses. And then down the bottom, look how nice the container section looked compared to how it did look before. We randomly collected a bunch of lids that didn't have any containers and containers that didn't have lids. So I just got rid of all of those and it's just looking so much better. You can watch the rest of this challenge series if you haven't already by clicking on the playlist down in the description below. We've created a whole bunch of other videos where I'm decluttering my spaces one by one and bringing you along with me. There are 2 days left of the challenge on YouTube. Click the subscribe button if you haven't already so that you can keep up to date with everything. Tomorrow we're doing your linen closet, so blankets, sheets, towels, all of the things. I appreciate you all so much and I will see you soon.